Oh yeah. Of course, I like the profit split that is also higher, like that 90 to 10%. So that was also the reason, one of the reasons why. But also that drawdown down is a little bit bigger, so you can go a little bit more with the size and other stuff. That also can help you a little bit when you sit in underwater. But yeah, that's I think the two main reasons that's why I was aggressive.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Joining me today is Bartos Kaluska from Poland, who within the last couple of years learned about prop firms as a way to trade and is here today to tell us about his experience and trading journey. So first, just tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into training.
So yeah, I'm Bartosz. I'm from Poland, just like you said. I'm 29, and around 4 or 5 years ago, I just moved to the Netherlands. Yeah, just to take work or something like this, I would say. And yeah, trading I started it maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Just of I didn't want to work my whole life like physically. I always wanted to, I was spending a lot of time in front of computer, so I thought, why not make money out of it or something like this. And yeah, first I just started off with the crypto, but I didn't. Yeah, I like it at first that the price was jumping, was a lot of volatility, but later I thought maybe forex. Or now I trade mostly gold. That's like my favorite right now. And yeah, I was learning about the prop firms because like every starting trader, I didn't have that much of a money. So yeah, I started off small with the smallest account, and I moved little by little. And right now I'm sitting on that 60K funded account. So that's how I got
That's
it.
great. How and where did you learn to trade? What kind of got you
Yeah,
into that?
right now almost everything is free. Like internet, you have all the information on the internet. So like YouTube, yeah, I have a Twitter, so you can find the right guys, follow them, and just compare your ideas to the ideas of the other people. Like how do they trade? How when they get into the trade? Yeah, and that way I was learning. I was also reading a lot, like PDFs and other stuff that people were upgrading on the Twitter mostly. But yeah, everything was for free. I never paid for any course or something like this. If you want to start, you can just take it up and make it all for free.
Yeah. And so, talking about getting started, how long did it take you to get profitable? And, what types of losses did you experience when you were starting off? I know it's sometimes hard to go back and talk about those
I
losses or
got you.
those maybe that struggling time. But, what did you, what were those losses and experience that you took from
Yeah,
that?
so at first, taking profits, it only started recently. Like I said that it goes on for 3 years or something like this. But I would say that maybe first 2.5 was pretty much me putting money on the line and didn't was not getting much out of it. So it was just like you can say that I was paying for the lessons that the market was giving me or something like this. Definitely, you have to put a lot of time and energy and like your mental health also, because there is a lot of emotion on the market also. So yeah, I think first 2.5 years were just learning, not trading with all the money that I had. I was just first. I think my first deposit maybe was around 500 or 1,000 euro, so something like this. And I lost all that money. So definitely it's not something to be proud of. But it was a lesson. You get to learn it hard way, maybe. So yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. It's those lessons that build you and make you a better trader. So I appreciate you going back there for us. So then let's talk about how did you find out about prop firms and how did you find out about Fidelcrest?
It was also through the Twitter. A few persons that I follow there, and one of them just made like he compared all the prop firms that he was using, or something like this. But the Fidelcrest was not on the list. The Fidelcrest I learned just through the Google. I just typed in best prop firms or something like this, and there was like 5 of them, and Fidelcrest was number 1, I think. And so I just decided to take a challenge. That was pretty much it. I think it was like 3 months ago. It was in July, and then so it's not so long ago. But right now I'm already funded, so it was quick.
Yeah, absolutely. And just, going over your account history, you started with the 15,000 aggressive accounts and worked your way into the 60K aggressive. Was there a specific reason in doing that, or what was your thought process there?
15, I started just to check it out, how it works, what you have to do. And basically that was I took a challenge and I started to trade gold. Before I was just paper trading it, not with the real money. So I was just observing the market and try to learn it. I just started with the challenge. And then I think it was that 2-for-1 offer from the Fidelcrest also. That's why I decided to go in with the 60, because the 15 was going smooth also. So I said maybe a little bit of a size is not gonna be that much difference. So basically that's how it happened. I had some spare money, so I took another challenge.
Yeah, and was there a reason you went with aggressive versus just normal? Just challenge?
Of course. I like the profit split that is also higher, like that 90 to 10%. So that was also one of the reasons why. But also drawdown is a little bit bigger, so you can go a little bit more with the size and other stuff. That also help you a little bit when you sitting underwater. But that's, I think, the 2 main reasons that's why I was aggressive. And the prices wasn't that much of a gap between the normal and aggressive account. I think like 100 or 200. I don't know if it was euro or dollars.
Yeah. And you had a payout for over 7,000. So what's your preferred trading style or strategy?
I'm always looking for that double tops, double bottoms, and RSI. But most of the time I just watch the price action, and I always go in when the time is right. I think most of the time I sit out there when there are news releases or something like this. Then I just sit on the sideline. I prefer not to trade at the time. Also, I'm not holding positions over the night and over the weekend. Yeah, I know that it's allowed on the Fidelcrest, but I do really like it. And I just keep waiting when the time is right. Then I just goes in. Most of the time, when there's very extreme like a price move, when the price just spikes much, like to the top, then I decide to fade it down or something like this. There's no much strategies I can tell you about, because as you know that I'm not training for that long.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I was going to ask, how are you managing your risk at this point?
I never go all in one trade. I'm most of the time I just build up my position. I'm starting with adding whenever I'm a little bit underwater. Then I just add a little. When it's too much, then I think 1 or 3%. Then I cut it off. But sometimes because of that aggressive type account, you can hold it through. But it's never a good idea, I would say. It's you can win 3 or 4 times, but when you hold it for too long, then you can just throw all the profit from the last 3 or 4 days away with the one trade when you hold it for too long. But I'm never going all in with the one trade. I try to build up the position. When I see that it's not going the way I want it to, then I just cut it and I wait for the next chance that I can get.
Yeah, that's great. And, just kind of get into your strategy there. And I wanted to ask, what advice do you have for other traders that you feel can help them succeed as a trader and pass the challenge?
Yeah, I think of myself that I was not very good at the beginning at the trading. So if I do what I do right now, I also spend a lot of time on that 1 minute time frame on the chart. I just look at it. I just trade also on my other accounts as much as I can, just so I can learn. There is always a lot of action happening on the 1 minute.
Yeah.
That's why you can put a lot of trades. You can try your strategies, look for the chart patterns or other stuff. And you can test your strategies if it works for you or not. Yeah, and then you can also, when you have a lot of trades going, then you can get used to the emotional stuff, like when the price is, when you're in the green or red, when you have a losing position or winning position, then you can get used to it and deal with it. And when you trade only for the long term, then there's not much for the new trader, that you can also keep winning on the long term, but you can also lose a lot of money. But it will just take more time.
Right, right. Thank you for that. And what was your experience been so far with Fidelcrest?
Yeah, it's going. It's not a long time. It's only 3 months, but it's going good. I didn't have much problems with nothing. I think the dashboard works good. Only one time I think I had a problem. So with counting trading days or something like this, then I contacted I contacted the support. It was resolved in 1 or 2 days. And once that I bought that account, I just mistakenly picked the MetaTrader 4 instead of 5, and I didn't even have to send a ticket. It was just solved in a minute from the support level. So that's nice that you can always contact somebody, and somebody is always there in the minute that you do it.
Yeah, excellent.
So
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. And just one final question, and that's just, do you have any social media accounts or groups where other traders can follow you or get to know more about you that you'd like to share?
not much of a social media person, but yeah, I think like everybody, I have a Twitter. Everybody have a Twitter. So should I tell my Twitter?
Sure,
Or?
if you would like to.
Maybe you can just add it at the end of the video, or just you can just link it down. But yeah, so we'll talk it later. But as you say, I'm not so much of a social media person. I just don't follow much people. Not much people follows me. Yeah, I'm just keep it quiet about my trading and all that stuff.
Excellent. You're not an influencer yet, right?
No. Then I never plan to be so.
Great. Excellent. Well, we appreciate your time and sharing your insights and knowledge with us. Feel free to subscribe to this channel and learn more at fidelcrest.com.